Here you go right there. I got you right now. I knew it. All right, this is Bam.
Yo, you ain't got to explain them to talk to me.
This is Bam.
Not interested in going. How y'all doing? We over here right now. We in front of Food Town. And I done met one of these niggas that's out here doing this thing. This Tremaine. You know, this is Tremaine Montreal show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce y'all to some things that y'all might have already knew a little bit about. But we're going to give you a little bit of them ingredients, how they made it. We got my dog Bam out here. Go ahead, holler, Bam.
Yo, what's up? This Bam, the voice.
That's Bam. And this is my dog out here. He's probably going to be your lead professor when it comes down to that tune. Now, when I say the word tune, I can't declare it. I can't give you no kind of understanding about it, but I'm going to let him do it. So I'm going to give him the spotlight.
This is Bam. What's up, y'all? This is Bam. I am second generation, first generation H-Town, Kushtown, Kush's finest. A part of the original ABS crew out of downtown from 18 fucking years ago. We flooded the streets. Our original intention, sorry, bro, I'm just keeping it real. Our original intentions was to legalize marijuana. Our mayor and his partner, we had a term to legalize marijuana. We knew if we pushed Kush and it was legal, it was a way of funding, the government would go against it so much that they would legalize weed.
Now, hold on, wait 1 second. Now, I'm going to ask, his name is Bam, and he seems to be one of the more heroic historical figures when it comes down to that movement that's been occurring here. Now, I'm going to bring y'all up to date to the movement he's speaking of. He's speaking of the synthetic marijuana movement. It's something that's been justified by law, something that's been patronized by ethics, and something that's been looked down on by people. But as I sit here and I talk to his brother, I see something in his brother. And it seems like this brother has something to share. He has something he want to say. And I'm going to go ahead and give him the spotlight. I'm going to give him his moment to shine. But go ahead and just check into that laneandre.com at Yahoo. Holler at me, bro. We're going to do our thing.
What's up, y'all? Like I say, this is Bam, man. We first got pushed by New Way of New Jersey from a guy that we call Nino. Nino had an artificial age and was running from a case. Nino introduced us to the synthetic marijuana about 18 and a half years ago, and it was a basic form. It was a way of the homeless to make money.
Now, let me ask you this. I understand what you said. You said it's a way of the homeless to make money. Now, is it just convenient to make money off of it, or is it something that you think that can be more adjustable to just your normal way of thinking? And it could it be just a good way of feeling, too?
Well, actually, majority of the Kush customers were old crackheads, insomniacs, and psych patients. So Kush actually came out being a withdrawal medication for crackheads.
Oh, so Kush was basically something that you would use to kind of just register yourself and just kind of alternate from that parallel understanding that we had. So it was something that would justify your way of thinking and to keep you at bay, basically.
Big Mama, come here. Yes, it was. And also, come here.
Now, the reason I think a lot of people wants to understand this is this. What is it about Kush that keeps people coming back?
Okay, Kush is a cheap drug.
And how much is it? How much Kush normally runs?
Well, to be honest with you, it start out with, let's say, a joint. You can buy a joint for $1 or $2.
The reason I'm asking you these little simple questions, to us, we may understand it. But there's people out there that don't really understand what you mean by joint. Now, tell us what a joint is.
The size of a marijuana joint, which was something that could cost you $4 or $5 in weed, would cost you $1 in Kush, but you would get entirely so high where it can maybe last you 8 to 12 hours and it cost you $1, and it was legal in stores.
Okay, now what is it about that Kush blunt that inspires you to come back? That's what I think everybody wants to know. And we really want to get understanding about that. What is it about that Kush blunt that keeps you coming back?
Okay, like I said, Kush became a safety mechanism for ex-crackheads, insomniacs, and psych patients. All of those people are trying to get to one thing. Either they're crack, they're sleep, or their psych medication.
Wow.
And
you heard it?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm cutting. Here you go.
Go ahead. And it's a substitute for it. And it's a substitute that the federal government didn't have to legally pay, and we don't have to pay medical or tax for it. And it was legalized, and the homeless was making entire money. It was legalized, and they didn't have to pay tax for it, and the federal government wouldn't allow that. So they rather legalize marijuana than legalize Kush, which could keep the homeless from being homeless. And anybody who brought that to their attention, they tried to take out.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break it down to you. This brother talking about some powerful stuff here. Really, it's political, too, what he's saying. He's saying that the capitalist movement was involved with keeping people at bay. Now you have a minority standpoint to where you can take away from those people that's at bay. And then you have more of a socialist movement that was involved with the liberal step that was talking about keeping certain things to keep you down. So he's saying it's an in-between world. There's a place where you can run and find that euphoria, find that peace of mind. You may have to pay a couple of dollars, but guess what? You may be able to find that peace of mind. If you was down and out, there's that sprout, there's that root that can grow right here within the Kush community that can give you a shade of happiness. Now, we may not agree with everything the brother's saying, but guess what? This brother seems to have a big smile on his face when he's talking to me. And I'm sitting here looking at the brother. The brother seems real substantiated and seems like he has a real ideological perspective about himself. So we're shedding this cash. You know why we doing this cash right here? We have ambulances. We got niggas out here pickpocketing. This is live. You know why? Because it's uncut. It's unfiltered. It's no certain thing as a cue card here. So I'm about to lay up there and talk to my brother again. And that's Brother Bam. Y'all don't forget that Brother Bam. Bam out here putting in work, man. And Bam seemed to be an educated brother that just went through some things here. Because I'm looking at Bam. But I'm going to let Bam identify himself right here. I'm giving him 15 seconds to shine.
Hey, this is Bam, man. You can reach me at Terrence Phillips 2017 at gmail or at hotmail.com, bro. Terrence Phillips 2017 at gmail.com or this is your voice of the streets. You can reach me at Terrence Phillips 2017 at gmail.com or at hotmail.com.
I want to ask you a question, Brother Bam. Are you familiar with the Huxtables, the Cosby Show?
Yes, I am, bro. And
well, I don't know if you were in touch with what happened yesterday. Our brother Cliff Huxtable, a.k.a. Bill Cosby, received 3 to 10 years. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
Brother, my explanation on that is that it's a lot of brothers. Let me finish before you come to conclusion. There's a lot of brothers that's been set up with publicity, like Clarence Summers, or the new one that's up for Supreme Court Justice. But there's a lot of brothers that take advantage of their power, too. And this daughter came first forward before her mama knew, tested her DNA, and came with the scissors where he drugged her and had his penis put inside of it. I think he should be fucked.
I'm going to ask you a question now. I want y'all to really understand the vibration and why he came so strong. The brother's really emotional and passionate about that because he can relate to that. So the explicitness or whatever the vocal or however many times you want to say anything negative about, the brother really felt what he was saying. Now, the reason I asked him that question is because we're going through a turning time in our life right now. We have a period in our life where we have our brother Bill Cosby. He's going through 10 years right now. So, for all those people that looked at him as a role model, looked at him as a father figure, now how do you look at him now? Do you look at the regular, ordinary brother around here right now? How do you look at us? The regular man that's going through an everyday society. So, we're going to lay up there and we're going to conclude, but I'm going to let the brother Bam speak on his behalf and let y'all know exactly what it is y'all can expect when y'all enter that realm of Kush.
Excuse my language. I'm sorry, y'all. But what I'm saying, there's a lot of things that people can do and a lot of things that we do each and every day that alters our judgment, you know. But some things that are natural natural sense from right from wrong. Now, and the man is 80 years old, I understand that. And he's probably too old to do time. Okay? But imagine yourself as being that woman with no control over what somebody's doing to you. And I'm a man saying, imagine yourself being that woman.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, Bill Cosby, you remember now, he was a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Do you believe that he had anything on the line? If you look at some of the women that he was allegedly, they said he raped, they look like a bunch of ex-Rastafarians. Do you believe it was something in there for him?
Well, actually, a majority of the women that alleged the sexual allegations were actually Hugh Hefner matching women during his publicity time and stunt. And this is something that's held against all publicities, all celebrities, until that day when you won't do what we want you to do, we hold this against you. However, this one time with this one lady, he actually drugged her and raped her.
Now, y'all heard that first from here on the street with my brother Bam, man. This straight up front with Tremaine Montreal. And I'm about to clock out, man. But look, I'm going to holler at y'all again tonight at 7 o'clock. Keep hitting me up and holler at me, you hear me? I'm going to holler at y'all. For sure.
Man, I need to link your show with mine. Bam, the voice of the street, bro.
Yeah. We're going to do it.